Hey, it's Tim. Today is October 1st. It's the first day of October, the official, well, for most people, official start of the Halloween spooky season, October 1st. Most of the residential people will now begin to put up their Halloween decorations. But today, whoa, jeez! Some geese just flew out here. I don't know if you saw those, that showed up in the thing. Look at, he's over there doing his cawing. Ha, ha. Anyway, all right, we're down here at Vacation Village today. I haven't been here a long time. This is a resort area where you can rent like a, I don't know what you call it, like a little cabin, a cabana. And there's all kinds of property and grounds. And I walked up, I parked over here, and I walked out. There's a pond right here. It's right here. There's a pond right here, and it's a remote control sailing pond. And so I walked up and I was filming some of the boats, and one of the guys came up to me, and a salty old guy, and he said, "Hey, how you doing?" I said, "Oh, good. I'm just checking out your guys' boats. It looks cool." And he says, "Well, here, try it." And I go, "Oh, no. I don't know how to sail. I'll crash your boat into everything else and be over." No, damn it, take the thing. And he was used some other words too. Here, take the boat and drive it. I gotta go sit down. And he hands me the remote, and this is what this looked like. Anyway, it didn't take very long, and the other guys were helping. There's a bunch of guys. They all walk up. You walk, it's kind of a long rectangular kind of thing, and you walk. Hold on, I'll show you. See what you do here? See all these guys standing in the grass? They've all got their remote controls, and their boats are out in the water there, and you walk back and forth. And so they kind of walk. Nobody's paying any attention to what they're stepping on or where they're going, so luckily the ground is smooth. You're just watching your boat. You're watching your sailboat, and you're sailing back and forth and around the buoys, etc. And you walk back and forth, and a couple guys tripped. Everybody kind of trips and stubs their toes. It's kind of funny. And these are all older guys, and they've got a club here, and I'm going to plug it a little bit here. It's called, if we can see that, RC Model Boating and Racing. And I tried to say, "Hey, I'm tired. I got to give you this thing back, and I got to go now." And he wouldn't. I finally had to argue with him. I was like, "Look, dude, I got to go. And here, take your thing." And he's like, "All right." Anyway, super nice group of guys. I got to sail. I sailed. And I did. I sailed. All right. We're gonna go over here and look. I finally found a place to park, but we gotta walk over to check out Vacation Village. It's really cool here. Let's go check it out. Let's look at these ducks. These are geese, I think. Hello, Mr. Geese. Mr. Goose. Did you lay a golden egg? Where are you going? Come back here. There's ducks and geese. These are geese, I think. There's a bunch of them right here. Look at this. Now here's something you never see. This says free public parking is available in this lot. And as I drove in, I noticed quite a few of these signs all over the place telling us that we can park wherever the heck we want. Free public parking here at Vacation Village. Let's take a look. This is the conference center right here. Look at this is pretty. The sun is kind of there, so I want to see if I can shade the sun a little bit, but look, it's very Polynesian, very tropical. It's got a little carport like thing. I'm not going to walk through the bushes right here. I was about to. I almost did. But we're going to go around the little island. There's lots of landscaping, shrubbery, giving us an idea of what. It's very, very vacation-y. I think my prom was. You know what? Was this where my prom was? I keep saying my prom was here, but I don't really remember. They got places here called the Mission Bay Room. And this right here is the Paradise Ballroom. I do believe this was where my prom was. Let's see if we can go look inside. Let's see if it's open. Oh, it is. Let's look inside. Oh, look at how nice this is. This is pretty. It's fantastic. Yes, indeed. There's like lounging areas. There's a weird smell in here. Okay, let's look inside. Yes, this is where my prom was. This is it. I know it. I recognize the place. My prom was here. Now, that was a long time ago. And in here, they've got the ballroom, the grand ballroom. This reminds me of Ghostbusters when they had to go in and get that ghost out of the hotel, and he was in the banquet room or whatever, and they had to blast him and not cross the streams. Okay, that's pretty. This is definitely where it was. It was here. I remember there's probably bathrooms over there, some offices and stuff. Okay, let's go back outside. This is pretty. Outside. Yeah, look at the ornamental light fixtures hanging from the ceiling. Very nice. Tropical Polynesian stylings here at Vacation Village. That guy let me operate a sailboat for like 30 minutes. It was a long time. I did finally start to get it, but I got this weird cramp in my arm now, like in my bicep from holding the controller or something. This is called the dockside room because we're dockside. Look, the water's right here. And you can go out there and rent watercraft of all kinds, sailboats and jet skis and pontoon boats and other things. This is another banquet room here, banquet area. And looks like there's a lot of people down there having festivities. So we're not going to go all the way down there. Because they look at you weird when you're filming them. But this is very nice. Bayview room. People are in there having their lunch and some kind of, probably a convention of some kind. It is a weekday, some kind of business convention. We're going to go back to the main grounds. Now, this place is a resort, but it must also be public because this says public access way provided in cooperation with the California Coastal Commission. Everything is public here. You don't have to like be a member or have a room here, and it's beautiful. You can just come and park in that parking lot right over there and walk down here. There's a couple little beach areas. Let's see what's down here. It says it's an public access way provided by these people. Oh, look at this. This is a public, yeah. And look, you got water gurgling, babbling out of the fountain right there. Very natural looking with the rocks, the lava rocks and stuff. We're gonna look down here to the beach and the public restrooms. Okay, there's a restaurant down here. Oh, this is nice. Look at this. Like, oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that's nice. Okay, we're just walking around. Look at how pretty this is. Ooh, there's some giant fish in here. This must be separate from the water. There's a nice little grassy spot over there. Look at this. This is like paradise. That's why it's called Paradise Point. I think it's called Paradise Point, not Paradise Pier. Paradise Point. This is the public marina. Anyone. You don't have to be staying here. Anyone can come down here. Public marina watercraft rentals are available here, down there, here on the dock. Now back in my younger days, we used to go to the bars. I don't do that anymore because I don't like who I am. I don't like that Tim. That Tim's not very much fun anymore. But this place right here is called the Barefoot Bar. And the Barefoot Bar was a fun place to go because you didn't have to wear shoes. And the dance floor was a sand pit, like a big sand, like a volleyball court, kind of like sand pit, indoor volleyball with sand. And I think it's right up here. That was like the outdoor section. Look at, there's water babbling everywhere. And again, another sign telling us that this is public property, public beach, public access. You don't have to be staying here to go to the beach. Look, and here's some more signs. Free public parking is available in this lot. Where? Oh, here's the entrance, I think. Yeah. This looks like the entrance to the Barefoot Bar right here. I haven't been here in a long time. We're gonna, uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh, this says team members only. So something's different about the Barefoot Bar. It was a big indoor thing. I don't see it. Okay, I found it. This is the inside part of the Barefoot Bar where I was remembering where it was. That's the outside part. I had to ask a guy. And look, there's some before and after pictures. This says Vacation Village, 1962, our first guests. And this says Vacation Village, 1962, then and now. And this is the Barefoot Bar and Grill, then and now. And look, this is an overhead view. I don't think it looks quite like that anymore. It says a lot of water in the middle. And the dock is like, well, maybe it's the same. I don't know. But there's a lot of water. Maybe there still is. I have to get out in the middle. There's a lot more trees and foliage now. In this picture, 1962, there's nothing. And then Vacation Village, 1962, that looks cool. We're going to go see if I think that thing's still there. I saw it outside. We're gonna go find it. Let's look inside here and see if they still got the sandy dance floor. Let's mosey around in here. Uh-oh. Oh, I feel like I'm in the back. Hey, did you still have the sand dance floor that was like a sand pit?
It used to be here, but many years ago.
That was was the last time I was in here.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, it used to be right here. It's gone. Oh, man. This is now the kitchen area, break tables and whatever, but there was a sand pit here, he told me. Oh, man, it's gone. So, the coolest thing about the Barefoot Bar was I thought was the sandy dance floor, and it's gone. They took it away. They made it all proper and fancy and nice. You can't go in there and jump up and down in the sand and act foolish and have fun with your friends. Now you have to sit and act polite and neat around the tables. Anyway, there's something here called Tidal. I think it's just a restaurant. We're not gonna geek out over that. We're gonna keep going. So anyway, we're at Mission Bay, right? And if you're not from here and you don't know really, maybe you are from here, you just really don't know. But Mission Bay used to be like a swampland. It was all like, what do you call it? Like it was an ecosystem. It was mud and tules and weeds and just muck, right? And so somebody got the great idea to make it into a desert. I mean, a vacation spot, a vacation area. So they dredged it real good. They sucked up all the sand in the middle, piled it up around the outsides. They made Fiesta Island. They made this island here, and a lot of the other little islands around the area where there's resorts and places to go and places to hang out, places to go water skiing and do outdoorsy stuff. And it made it into I think it was like in the 40s, 50s, something like that. There's a whole video I saw that somebody did, and it was really good. And so they made these beautiful tropical oases for people to come and vacation. Kind of like, remember we went to the Catamaran Hotel? This looks like the entry area. I think you can rent these little cabanas. We're gonna walk around and find some of these cabanas that are nestled in the palm trees. And look at this fountain right here. It's greeting guests. You come around the fountain. Anytime you have, what is that? What is it? What is the allure of babbling water? You know, it sounds like a creek or a stream probably, and it makes everything feel good and peaceful and relaxing, and makes you have to go pee. All right, here we are. This is beautiful. Remember in the picture I just showed you, inside they had lots of water features and stuff. Look at this, is all water with these lily pads, or these whatever that is growing in the water. And right over there's a golden fish, and the swimming pool is there. And then there's this tower thing right here that I want to see if I can go up in it. I think I can go up, and it doesn't look like it's locked up. We're gonna go check it out. This is very nice and pretty here. First, this looks like the lobby area. Look at how cool this looks. Very tropical, very South Seas. Has a very South Seas vibe, like some of the other stuff we've seen. Let's walk inside and look around. Oh yeah, look at this. Very nice. Very wooden, very Kona. This is the lobby. They've got the nice, look, there's a tiki man. There's a Easter Island looking thing. I don't know what these are called. Like a head from Easter Island thing. And they got these poles, these telephone poles, tree trunks or whatever you want to call them, sticking up out of the ground and holding up the place. Like there's this beautiful fireplace over here in the corner for a cold day, which it is not today. They had fire burning in there. Ooh, I feel the heat. This is like all copper. And they got some like rebar. That's just rebar holding all that together. Rusty rebar. What a pretty room. Look at this. Fantastic. The lobby where you would check in. I'm going to look into this. Is pretty cool. It's probably really expensive. Oh, and they've got ducks you can buy here. Make a splash for a cause. $5. You got ducks. Different kinds of ducks. Orange ducks, swimming ducks, purple hair ducks, little sailor ducks, like a Donald Duck kind of. They've got that kind of duck, like that, and that, and that, and that, and that. All kinds. Oh, there's an elephant duck. That's cool. Oh, a bumblebee duck. All right, we're gonna go out this door right here and see. It takes us out to the. Look at this cool like flagpole-y thing right there. It stands up right in the middle. We're gonna see if we can go up the stairs. The stairs to this thing. Yeah, we're gonna do it. I think I can make it. Yeah, the door's open. Sweet. There's all kinds of stuff here. This is like super fun. Look, we'll go over there in a minute. First, we're gonna go up these stairs and get a bird's eye view. Okay. Oh, look at this area here, where you can sit on the lanai the lanai slash veranda, because I don't know what it's called for reals. And there's some ducks, and you can see the water. We're gonna go up these stairs. We're gonna go up. We're going up there. Let's go. First one to the top's a winner. This is real time, not sped up. My keys are jingling. This is real time scaling to the top. See if I can get out of breath. I'm going up. We're going up. Ooh. I'm trying not to make you wait too long. Oh, glad I'm not carrying a fire hose or something. Holy smokes, are we almost there? Jeez Louise. All right, here we are. Oh my gosh. Would you take a look? Take a look at this. Woo. This is truly a bird's eye view of the vacation village here in San Diego. There's more water down there. Whew. Okay, now there's another pool over there. There's a pool over yonder through the cracks there. And there's also ooh, what was that? A big pool right here. Look here, S plus D with a heart. S plus D. Stacy plus Daniel forever. All right, I came down the roundy round thing from the bird's nest, from the crow's nest, and now we're gonna walk over here, just exploring the grounds. Oh, hello, Mr. Ducks, Mr. and Mrs. Ducks. There you are. You know I'm not just filming. Oh, look at there. Looky there. There's a turtle right there. He's just getting some sun. There he is. It's gotta be, must be duck poo. Look at this. They got a bell here from the El Camino Real right here, which is a strange place unless we're on the El Camino Real. Is there a donger? Nope, no donger. Unless we're actually on, so El Camino Real is supposedly a path that leads from between all the missions in California. And so if you're down here in San Diego, we're at the most southern tip. I guess maybe it went into Mexico too, because that was before we had the California, United States owned California or whatever. And it went from, all the way up California and connected all the missions. And then the priests would travel upon the El Camino to get between the missions. And so those bells, those bell markers mark the way. It's probably a much newer. They probably weren't there when the dirt was there. Oh, look, there's a little wooden dock here. The bells probably weren't there, but they're there now. And a lot of them are old and, not so good anymore. Let's go check out we're walking back here in the grounds. I'm going to hang up for a second. I'm going to put you on hold until I find something cool to show you. There's some beach cabanas here. Cabana? I don't know how to say that properly. Cabana. But look at the entries here. These are like the flat roof, very 1960s flat roof cabana type things, and this weird thing over the door that I would probably whack my head on. It looks like. I think all of these cabanas are on the beach side. Like we're gonna go look, but I think they each come out. Oh, not all of them, but just really close. So like, look, you can go in between right here, which we're gonna do. These like a little. I'd love to live here. How cool would this be to live here, right at the beach? Yeah, there's just a little patio here. But maybe some of them are on the beach. We're exploring. We're gonna walk through here. Look at this one's kind of nice. I wonder if they're like super like full on bedrooms, houses, like little mini houses with little kitchens and little places. Here, let's go through here. Let's go in here. Because there's water babbling. And you just come out. Dude, this is nice. This is cool. Yeah, there's like a babbling fountain right here. Oh, there's the pool. There's the other pool right there. That green stuff, I was going to step on that. I thought it was concrete, but it's not, because I was looking through the camera. But it's not. You don't want to step on that. You'll get wet. Okay. Yeah, look at the back of these cabanas. You know what? The water is quite a ways away. Sorry, I thought we were really close to the water. This is like a giant motel, but it's all one level. There's no two-story giant ugly stucco building like a cube. Now, those are fine. I like those when we're on a road trip or something and we need a place to sleep and a place to eat, you know, just to keep we're on a mission to go somewhere. But this is a place where you come and stay for a little bit. This is nice. I'm still walking through the bushes, several rows back. I thought the beach was right there. But yeah, it's all one level. These are all little private cabanas, and there's no elevators. No elevator here at the vacation village. Now, I'm a little embarrassed. I keep calling them cabanas, but they're not cabanas. They're bungalows. They're bungalows, and this one is reserved for bungalow 251, which is over here. And right here, I have located the waterfront. Now, I bet you these bungalows are fancier in price, because you can walk right out of your bungalow onto the beach. Oh! And again, this is a public beach. Anybody can come out here. I have ridden my kayak and paddleboard all through these areas right here. All through here on my kayak and paddleboard with Audrey, and yeah, that's pretty. And here's your bungalow by the sea. Right here, bungalow by the sea. Now this was all marshland. It was like swampy stuff. And right across, hold on, we're gonna switch to focus, zoom view. Right across right there, you can see that taller building. That is the Catamaran Hotel that we went to recently and did like a walkthrough. That's the Catamaran, straight in front of us across the bay. And so yeah, this was all marshland and weeds and tules and stuff, and they dredged it all up and created and built up this sand and island and a lot of the other areas you see around here for recreation. Like that thing right there, straight across, that's like an island right there too. It's not really it's a peninsula. It's a peninsula. And then there's another one. This is a little peninsula as well, where you can, where they've got recreation, hotels and sailing and all kinds of boating activities. You don't want to snorkel here. It's nasty. Apparently the bottom of this bay is kind of gross, but the top where the glistening blue water is fantastic. Look, and you can have apparently it's permitted, but you can have a campfire right here. It looks like. Make some marshmallows. Down there are some concrete rings, but this is just a rock ring. Apparently people do it. I don't know if it's frowned upon or what. Let's go see what else we can find. Okay, I got to look inside one of the rooms, and here it is. Very nice. And there's a bathroom right here. Okay, it's like a hotel room. The air's on. What's back here? Oh, that's like a closet? Yeah, all right. And then you can walk right out there and go to the beach. Cool. All right, thanks. All right, that was pretty neat. The guy let me in the room to look around, do a quick little video shot, and then I left. But you know what? As I left, I realized that room, these are older accommodations, older motel rooms, and kind of has an older, it's clean, very nice, very clean, but it has a different kind of old motel smell. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. But the room smell, I mean, I remember as a kid going into motels and stuff on road trips with my family, and you would walk into a Holiday Inn or some kind of motel and there was a smell associated with it. And they had there were certain little towels, like little towelettes. I remember there would be like two little glasses, like two glass, not real glass, not plastic cups, but glasses sitting on top of like these little folded paper towelettes. I don't know if you remember that or not. But that's what I remember about motels. Now, Audrey and I took a trip across the country. We were in Wyoming, and we went to a town called Rock Springs. And I found a place to stay called the Best Western Outlaw. And it was a Best Western. Now, I love themed motels that look like something. Not just like I say it all the time, just stucco square cube. These were like, this motel is a flashback to 1978. Big time. And if I can find some video, I'm going to put it right here. This hotel is a Best Western. I think it's called like the Best Western Cowboy Inn or something like that. And it is the coolest hotel I've ever seen. I wouldn't normally show it to you or anything like that because it's, why would I show you the hotel? But this thing is cool. It's like 1970 came and said, stop, everything stop right here. We're going to stay right in 1970. And so I'm going to show it to you right now. Let's go do a little tour. Oh, I hope it's not too dark. These are the rooms with all the walls right here along here are glass. Take a look at the pool area. This is all inside. This is so cool. I think it's cool. It's very 70s, very retro. I haven't been in a hotel like this in a really long time. Let me see if you can see. Yeah, all the room walls are glass. Got this great big long hallway with all these glass doors into each room. I don't know, it's just really cool. And we're gonna check out the indoor pool right here. I don't know. If we could jump off the balcony into the pool. Except it's only 3 feet deep. I don't think that's a good idea. Oh, 5 feet deep. And in the middle, there's this big conference area where you can have conferences and stuff. From people who used to have conferences. And, you know, because of COVID and stuff, there's nobody in these hotels. There's nobody here but us, and I think I saw one other person. You take a look out in the middle here. They've got like a conference area, and the lobby's over there, and it's all got this 1972 carpet. Look at this. This is glorious. Super cool hotel. I don't even know where my room is. Amazing. Oh, it's got like that would be like the restaurant. The 1972 Outlaw. Oh, it's called the Outlaw, not the Cowboy. Sorry. The Cowboy. The Outlaw. There's the air conditioner. Anyway, I'm just kind of blown away with how cool this is. We have to go down these stairs. Yeah, here it is. Here it is, look. The Outlaw Inn. The Outlaw Inn. Howdy, partner. Go down here. Yeah, super cool. Like this big upper balcony. I don't know why I think it's so cool. I just want to show it to you. I want you to like it as much as I do. The Best Western, 1970 hotel. I forget, is it this room? Yeah. Are you ready? But yeah, that place was super cool. It had those towelettes. It had these old, like the old school vibe colors, the brown colors. And it was really cool. Anyway, I like that kind of stuff. I like that stuff. I like not that it's old or vintage or antique-y, but it has a style or a theme. Kind of like this. Look at this. I guess it's too expensive. I don't know. Maybe it's too expensive to do this stuff now. Whatever. There's no good excuse. Come on, people in the design world. Let's get back to some theming. I'm calling you out. All right, now I have to remember. I know kind of where I'm at, but I got to remember how to get back to my car. Hey, you know what? We're going to go over to the fitness center. The fitness center is right over there by the pool. It looks kind of cool. All right, that over there's the fitness center, but not very exciting. This is the main pool. Very nice. You got water and stuff over there babbling into the water, babbling into water. You got lots of places to lay around and lounge and hang out. That's the main pool area. And we're walking this way because I got to figure out where I kind of know where I parked, but it's far. I think it's really far. I do that. I park someplace and I start walking. And then I look around and I go, hey, where the heck is the car? This is the salon and the spa. Oh my goodness. Welcome to the spa. Walk-ins are welcome. I'm not going to walk in today because that's not why we're here. We're not here for relaxing. Maybe another day. Look at all these bikes you can rent. We've seen these a lot. All over the place. There's a store, like a market. We can buy goods and items and ice creams and trinkets and souvenirs. Okay. Hi.
How are you?
Good. Let's see what they got in the store.
Yes.
Ooh, look. What is this? Oh, you can buy s'mores? You can have a fire out there and make s'mores with these s'more sticks. They've got flip-flops. They've got the pharmacy right here. Tums, Dayquil, Advil, Motrin, bathing suits, shorts, clothing, hats. All the things you would find in the souvenir shop at a hotel in San Diego. They got floaties, inflatable floaties and stuff. This one's a sea lion. This one's a unicorn. And that one's a sea lion also. Yeah. Oh, they got a flamingo one. Yes. Toucan. You can get all the different South Seas animals except for the unicorn one. We've got bucket hats. They've got things to throw and catch. Now, if you come here to the vacation village, don't think you're just gonna sit around in the room and be bored. They've got miniature golf. Earlier, I was joking about that grass being miniature golf, and it wasn't. But this is. Oh, they've got a sand trap right there. Look at that. There's a sand trap on the miniature golf course. That's cute. And then over here, yeah, this is hole number 4. Look at it. It's a real miniature golf course. It's undulating. The turf is undulating up and down just to make it not so easy. All right, I'm not kidding. I am in the Hibiscus Village, walking through. These look newer, like a little bit different style. The Hibiscus Village. Looking for the car. This place is like a maze of turnings and going this way and that way. And I just know that I'm south. I need to go south, and so I keep trying to turn south, and the path goes the other way. I'm like, dang it, that is not the way I need to go. Oh, I think it's this way. I think we're gonna go this way, south. Is this right? But there's a large, I feel like it's right behind those trees. Probably can't get through those trees unless I just go through them. Should we? Yeah, because this is like a dead end. So yeah, we're gonna go through these trees right here. Hope that's not poisonous. Yeah, look, there's a little, hey, somebody lives in here. I think there's some items there that belong to a person. This is where I would stay if I was needing a place. Okay, we're gonna pop out right here. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this, there's the sailing thing. I made it. All right. Hey, that's it. I'm glad you came and watched. I'm glad you didn't hang up on me the whole time. You're still here. And that was it for Vacation Village. If you want, you can support me by buying a coffee. There's a link in the description. Or you can just keep watching videos that I make. That's the best way, I guess. But I'll see you guys tomorrow.